I'm back at Karai, I think, with Buddy again. One portal of power, so Karai might be a bit tougher. And yeah, leveling up the artifact does work as you'd expect. Buddy is starting off at tier 3. And it doesn't seem to expand beyond that. Really? Oh, we're not there yet. Okay.
End of the line for that, Mouser. Sister in arms, I'm coming. Karai, I'm coming for you.
Lightning is not good.
Okay, she's all yours, Al.
Karai, you have to listen. Shredder's mind has been violated. The clan's leadership is compromised.
Still struggling to know where your loyalties lie?
I'm here now.
Listen! Someone is compelling Shredder to wage this war on the city. He's lost control of his mind.
What do you know of Master Shredder's mind? He operates on a higher plane. You cannot begin to fathom his plan.
Karai, hear us out. You can't follow Shredder's plan because it isn't his plan.
This mission makes no sense. What's his best warrior doing scrapping on a cargo ship? Do you know who he's fighting for? Who you are fighting for?
I know who I must fight against.
For once, it ain't us. Much as I'd like to shut that yap of yours for good.
Shredder's free will has been taken from him. I know it when I see it.
How dare you suggest that Shredder is as easily manipulated as you? Dishonorable cur.
What honor is there in blind obedience, Karai? The foot is following who knows what. You'll be let off a cliff if you don't free Shredder.
Ridiculous mutt! You really thought you could so easily trick me into abandoning my post? 過去の傷が未来を決めろ。
違う。未来は今日の行動によって決める。
I assume that's a lot of swearing.
You singed my fur! Your efforts are futile! Shadow! Throw everything you've got at me, Karai.
Stay away, Shadow.
Not today!
No, you're hurting Buddy. Rude. You'll be alright.
And she's gone.
You think she'll listen to what you said and question Shredder's orders?
I didn't make a very level-headed case.
Don't sweat it. Ain't too hard to get riled up by Karai's big mouth.
I think you might have found a crack in her armor, Alopex.
I hope so, Leo. I really do.
Oh, should be able to upgrade those inspirations now. Nice. I'm making an observation in contrast to how a lot of these bits of dialogue tends to be in this game. I am not bored by this bit of story. The conversations are to the point. They progress things. They're not going in circles. And that is a nice change of pace. But yeah, even after doing theoretically everything that is possible to do in this game, there's still no answer to what the actual overall story is. Like, who that guy with the mask is, or who is the lady that gives you blessings. So if you were hoping for some answers, tough.
Fighting you makes me a better ninja.
Well, that's a nice way to think about it.
Time to finish this.
Lead the way, Al.
Do not even try to feed me more falsehoods about Shredder's mind, Alopex.
Karai, why won't you listen?
I don't listen to traitors. You say you're allied to these Turtles, but how can anyone trust you?
We don't question Alopex's loyalty.
Yeah, we ain't here to talk to your trust issues, Karai. We're here to steamroll your face.
Oh, why?
You surrounded yourself with these imbecilic mutants. But the Alopex I knew was ferociously loyal to the Foot Clan. Yet your loyalty to us, your family.
Well, of course, that's the only version you knew.
Treachery is in your blood!
You didn't
Your
know the
loss
one that
is our
left.
gain, Karai.
Master Shredder granted you a privileged place by my side, Alopex. And in return, you dishonored us. You betrayed us!
Shredder never deserved my loyalty. I only wish I'd realized sooner.
How quick you are to change your allegiance, and yet your mind was easily twisted against your new family too.
That was out of my control. The Foot took over my mind.
Don't listen to her, Alopex.
Nevertheless, it happened. Who's to say you would not turn again? And again!
What do you know of family, Karai? You let Shredder slaughter my original family. You let him become the bear that hunts me. You only know destruction, cruelty. You know nothing about loyalty, about me.
I know you better than you know yourself! You are broken! You are unworthy.
Rusai!
I couldn't tell if the game, like, froze there. Yeah. So it's not a mutant. Shredder is the bear that hunts her. That's just what she calls him. There is no polar bear. I thought there was. Or am I getting my wires completely crossed? Meh.
Sting in my tail!
You're like gonna get angry every time you fight. Yeah.
Gonna awaken! Throw everything you've got at me, Karai. I'm ready!
Oh, that was fast.
Don't deceive yourself any longer, Alopex. You will never find a place with the turtles.
Alopex, you okay?
I just need a minute.
Don't listen to her. We know who you are.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Extra!
Pizza. Ketchup? Does she like her pizza with ketchup? Interesting. This is a major revelation. Okay. Theoretically, last time talking with Karai. And I should go for the gauntlet challenge at least once. I'm hoping that doesn't change the dialogue. If so, then I might have to, like, do it again. Yes, we'll see.
Fighting you makes me a better ninja.
To balance it out, I've only gone through, like, one shimmering portal. And that only to make healing less effective. So she shouldn't be tougher in addition to gauntlet version.
Guys? What if Karai's right? With everything I've done, how can you ever trust me?
Hey, whoa, wait one stinking minute there, Al. I know you'd never backstab me. Us. You are one of us now.
Listen to her, Turtles. She is not a worthy ally.
Karai! Maybe you can make Alopex doubt herself, but you can never make us doubt her. Alopex will always have a home with us.
Yeah, we've all done things we ain't proud of, but family sticks together no matter what. Family ain't earned. It just is. Right, Leo?
Right. Well said, Raph.
Wow. Guys.
Idiots. Stupidly loyal to a fault.
Talk about the stinking kettle calling the pot black.
Yeah, There's nothing stupid about it. If Alopex is in trouble, if she needs help to remember who she is, we'll be there for her.
You got that, Karai? We're happy to beat it into your thick skull if you don't. You with me, Al?
Turtle power!
Alright, here we go.
Darkness lies heavy.
I don't have all the power-ups I like the most, but got some.
This, if you can.
Oh, brought in a partner? Good. Good, Ricochet.
Deadly strike.
Yeah. Ooh.
Put you in a tailspin.
I don't remember if I covered Karai's gauntlet form in previous videos. Ugh.
Darkness can
Pretty crazy.
hurt.
Victory!
Ooh.
You fools. You have no concept of what it takes to be loyal. It takes sacrifice. And pain.
How come she always sound like she won when she lost?
Guys, thanks for saying what you said back there.
We meant every word, Alopex.
Yeah, Al. You know you're important to us. To me.
I know my true home is with you. I'm sorry I ever doubted it. I'm feeling myself, and then some. Hot slice heaven.
Okay, well, I still have to actually like complete the run before I can see what that unlocked. So, I guess I'll do that and then see you guys back at home base. Yeah, early on, gauntlet challenges were like too much to be worth it. As far as doing them any more than necessary. But in order to get every unlockable, I had to figure out which ones were not too difficult. Karai tended to be difficult. But again, at this point I've got almost every upgrade there is to get. So, lots of things are quite a bit easier. Alright, some context information. So, there actually was one more dialogue scene after this that actually explains what the artifact is. But you don't get that until, or at least I didn't get that until my 6th run with Alopex. So I don't know if that was an oversight, having things happen in the wrong order. Maybe my fear was correct and doing the Gauntlet Challenge actually did add a dialogue scene, and that's why things happened out of order. There has been a patch that came out since I did these recordings, and maybe that's gone back and fixed the order of things. I couldn't get any information on what the update was. It seemed to be specifically for the PlayStation version, so maybe it was to address that glitch that some people had mentioned where they couldn't actually select Alopex. So I didn't run into that issue myself, but I did hear that other people had that issue. So hopefully that's fixed. In any case, it seems strange to give you the artifact before actually explaining what it is. So I'm splicing that extra bit of dialogue in here before moving on to the rest of the video. Apologies though, I wasn't recording like myself at the time because I wasn't expecting there to be another dialogue scene. And because of how this game works, I can't just go back and relive it. So you're going to be missing my awesome voice and awesome reactions to this dialogue. My apologies. Anyways, here's the final bit of dialogue between Alopex and Karai.
Karai, it is not you I want to fight.
time for another thrashing.
Karai is here for it.
Looking for another lesson in loyalty, Alopex?
You were once my sister in arms, Karai. I know you're better than this. You know you're better than this. Shredder is under the control of some unknown power. The Foot lacks a leader. Your clan needs their tuning to do her duty.
If I was needed, I would be called.
You know that's not true. Shredder treats you as nothing more than a weapon. I know what that's like. Kept in the dark, questioning nothing, only obeying.
And what is the purpose of a sharp blade if left unused?
Your talent is wasted here. If you show them the right path, you could bring honor to the Foot. Not only because you're Shredder's tuning, but because of who you are.
If this is an attempt to bait me into insurrection, it has already failed.
It's not insurrection to let go of blind loyalty, Karai. I've learned this lesson the hard way. Shutting your eyes against the truth won't solve anything.
What would you have me do then, huh? My former sister-in-arms?
Trust your instincts. You know this mission is wrong. Instead of stopping us, stop Shredder. We don't have to be allies. But we can both leave here, free to find our own paths, to carve our own honor.
Oh, is that it? A naive dream, where we simply ignore the debts of loyalty we owe!
The last thing on Shredder's mind right now is loyalty, Karai.
Oh, and you would know, Leonardo. Were you not there the last time dishonorable forces insinuated their way into the Foot? Weren't you just the tip of the spear?
Can you just stop being so pig-headed? Don't you see Shredhead is just a brainless puppet?
Impudent! To think I would spare a moment to listen to you insolent mutants! Ah! To the front!
No mercy!
You newcomer!
Enough, Karai! Know where you belong! Throw everything you've got at me, Karai! I'm ready! Not today!
Enough. I will listen to your poisoned words no more, Alopex.
You will not insinuate your way into my mind.
Here. Take this, sister. And remember that we stand forever beholden to those who shaped us.
A stinking gift? Karai's full of stupid surprises.
What did she give you?
Alopex?
It's a reminder of my home in Alaska. From before I was mutated.
A carving of a bear?
Not just any bear. The polar bear that hunted me. That terrorized my family. When Shredder burned my forest down, he killed it, only to take its place. To become the new bear that hunts me.
Oh.
Some gift. I say we find Karai and return to sender the hard way.
It's okay, Raph. I can handle this reminder. It's part of who I am. And always will be, just like you.
Oh, Al. Same.
Come on, you two. There'll be time for that later. We have a mission to complete.
You're right, Leo. I'm with you guys to the end. Cowabunga.
Oh, wait, no, I can check it out here.
We have received a gauntlet challenge.
I don't care, shut up. New artifacts. Aha! Polar bear. Every 16 seconds, your next final strike sends out a line of flames. Cooldown is halved under half HP. Okay, and I can upgrade this here. Yeah, I've been saving up my Dreamer coins. I've been spending them because I didn't know what this was. Check this out.
This'll work like a dream.
Oh, this is as much as it goes. Okay. Final strike. Yeah, I've got some turtle powers right now where final strike happens more frequently. So, every 12 seconds, and every 6 seconds if I'm low on health. Yeah, I'll check it out. Guess I maybe should have gone to the shop first. Oh. Critical hit chance.
Burning down the
Sure,
house.
sounds good. Chain lightning. Ah, neutral attack. Yeah. Sounds good.
Color me electric.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Please do come again.
see how this looks. Oh yeah, boss fight. Okay.
You'd make a great ally, Gigi. If you ever want to join Clan Splinter,
Ooh.
deadly strike. Sticky. I hate Sticky. They won't defeat us.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay. Well, that seems pretty crazy. Better team dash. Ooh, tell me what I got.
Lightning in a bottle.
Like the sound of that. Anybody else? Wanna like test this out some more? Oh!
No mercy!
Oh, that's like Karai's thingy. Okay.
One mosh pit too many.
It's seeming like longer than 12 seconds. Also just not managing to activate my final strike.
Shinobi desu wa.
But yeah, if it's only really like once per room, that's not going to be particularly worth it.
Oh, my fur's all frizz.
Maybe we just have to not kill people so fast. There we go. There's one.
Mutant by science,
Elemental damage.
ninja by nature. Hoping for some good upgrades.
You have returned.
We won't take
Ah.
up much of your time, Chairman.
A challenge, should you accept it.
Ugh, can't even afford much right now. Look at that. Electrify.
Lightning strikes.
Sure.
An ugly tool designed for killing.
Like you, Al.
Is that a compliment?
Who inverted this joystick?
What determines how it moves?
Singed my
Eh?
fur!
Ooh, goodness.
Should've used a better car.
Ooh. He died so fast.
There's no reason for us to keep fighting like this.
No. It's too easy.
You will never be taken from us again, Master Splinter. End of the line for that, Mouser.
It is pretty powerful. Yeah. Actually, yes, it doesn't seem to happen that often, like often enough to be practical compared to other artifacts. But maybe it's more impactful against bosses than anything else. Because I do seem to be killing bosses even faster. I feel like I'm an option short here. Did they just remove the power-up for throwing shurikens out after a dodge? Did they just get rid of that? It'd be unfortunate.
Shinobi desu wa.
Do I have to unlock something else first, or did I... Does it become inaccessible after selecting certain powers?
A mighty mouser.
More artifacts.
Let's dive right in.
I got it.
They never had a chance. Got a sting in my tail.
Ooh. Yeah, I do seem to be clearing rooms pretty quickly. Revolution. Dash attacks damage is increased by 1% of the enemy's max health. I don't care. But additionally increases damage received. Yeah.
Lightning strikes.
Sounds better. Think over here. One thing. Sure. Oh, this place is new.
No mercy!
Don't normally see cars on a roof. It's a parking garage? Oh, damn it. Hit me.
Watch out for the special forces. You're weaker than I remember.
Meh. Splash damage. Yeah.
A new kind of wetworks.
Ooh, okay. Frost. Yeah.
This'll blow them right out of the water.
Yeah, we are still on a roof. This must be a parking garage then. Oh yeah, that's the first
An next-gen super soldier!
new room I've seen for the rooftops. Realized. I'd been waiting for a new room for the
Got
rooftop.
that, Bowser.
And the other area's got some. Rage, Blazing Inferno, precision, critical damage.
Burning down the house.
Another challenge.
Double trouble. No one else said that, right? Nice work, Metalhead. Another bear slain.
Frostfire, dealing flame or water damage with your attack, special, or tool, deals 30% damage of the opposite element. That sounds like fun. Incendiary strikes. Ooh, I want both of those. Dang. I feel like this is rarer though, so we'll go with this.
Force multiplied. The chairman is through that portal.
Welcome, young one.
You can help us on our mission, Chairman.
Okay. I guess I'll stick with this. It seems cool. Upgrades. Oh, I'm out of rerolls. Okay. Okay, yeah, that one. And I guess I'll stick with dragon coins.
I'll use this back at the lair.
Upgrade those. And
The Foot have issued a gauntlet challenge.
yeah, I'm feeling gauntlet jumps now. But gauntlet Karai.
I'm enjoying putting Shredder in his place.
Me too, Al. Me too.
And I fought Gauntlet Shredder recently. Not a concern.
Eternal fire, negate your flame.
Only you would go so low, Shredder.
Target.
Ah.
Shadow magic!
Where are you? I cannot hold still.
Get clear of me!
Where are you? Ah.
Together, you are victorious.
Inconceivable.
The best version of myself. I live for this.
Here I was thinking I'd have more opportunity to use that fire trail. Okay. Well, that's as much of a showcase as I can give you guys. That is how the polar bear works. Okay. Not bad. Once I've used the first page of artifacts to get all the specific power-ups that I want, that seems like a good one to switch to just be able to clear rooms quicker. That's not bad.
This is a tactical retreat.
I do want to address something that I mentioned earlier. I had a look again at some prior recordings, and this area did already exist. This wasn't recently added. Maybe there's some new elements that were added? I don't know. For some reason, this just stood out to me, but there could be a number of reasons for that. But when I thought this was new, and when I saw that...
You know me, bro. Sharing is caring.
There's that extra space there at the end for more characters. It seemed very intentional. I was like, okay, clearly they've got a few more characters planned, and this has been put here as our list of clues. And I put my conspiracy hat on to do some analysis, and we've got a skateboard, so clearly Mondo Gecko. And we've got a bed up there, which implies another turtle. And then what appears to be a surfboard. I don't know who surfs. And then a bunch of stuff I can't see very well. Pause. But that could just be Alopex. I think that's the Turtle Man, which just implies turtles, as far as I know. ABCD. I forget who's in that band. And then I realized, no, this area's been here, like, from the beginning. This is not stuff newly added to hint at who the new characters are going to be. But still, that got me thinking, and I want to talk about thinking. So first up, Mundo Gecko. How would that function? Cool idea. He was added to Shredder's Revenge in what I'm assuming is the last DLC update that game's gonna get. Now that Dodomu's likely just gonna be working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion for now. Weird stats though. Him and Mona Lisa. They had the exact same stats, and neither of them really made sense to me, because despite being the skateboard guy, his speed stat was the lowest you can get. I was like, well, that doesn't thematically make sense. Maybe that was the start of Dotemu, like, not knowing how to program characters properly. Because if you've seen my recent-ish videos on Cosmic Invasion, I had some complaints about characters not feeling like themselves. And, maybe that was the start of it. Because, like, everything in Shredder's Revenge prior to that made sense, I feel like, as far as characters. But back to, if he was added to Splintered Fate, how would that look? How would that function? And of course I'm thinking about the dash ability and what that would look like for him, because I feel like if his thing is having a skateboard, it would have to work a bit different. Maybe instead of stop and start dashing, maybe for him when you press dash and hold it, he just keeps going, but at the same speed. And you can, like, change direction as you're going. You can kind of do that now. If you hold the dash button, which you just learned. But it, like, every time you change direction, it uses up a dash charge. For him, like, a pressing and holding would be one dash charge, but it would last longer. As far as speed, like, the invulnerability period, I feel, should stay the same. But if you're holding it down, then he just gets to continue moving at the same speed, but no longer invulnerable. Until he takes damage or, like, runs into a wall. Or until he just let go of the dash button. Just something to give him more unique flavor as a character. And then when I was thinking adding a fifth turtle, there's two characters that come to mind. There's Venus and Jenica. I know very little about either of them. And just in terms of the character, I think I'd prefer Jenica. I think she looks cooler, but this game has been redesigning characters in ways that are always cool. So I think it could be Venus, and her look as cool as Jenica would. And it's harder for me to think about how Jenica would function as a character in terms of her moveset with the different weapons she has, because I think she has a sword and a claw and a bow and arrow. I don't know which one is her main, but I feel like with the way this game works, her melee would likely be alternating between the sword and the claw, and the bow and arrow would be either her special or her tool. And given that a bow and arrow should have an actual animation attached to it, and I don't think tools do, as far as when a character is using them, probably her bow and arrow would be her special. But Venus, I think her weapon was just magic. Wasn't it? I mean, again, I don't fully remember. I feel like her thing was just shooting magic bolts out of her hands. And like Metalhead is one of my favorite characters to play in this game, specifically because his base attack is projectiles. And I feel like this game needed that, as I've said a number of times. This game is essentially a bullet hell, where you're just playing through it with melee characters, which feels odd at first. It took me time to get used to. I'm used to it now, but like sometimes I want to just go through this game as a shooter. Sometimes I'm just in that mood. And right now, Metalhead is the only way that I can do that, but adding Venus to the game, she could be a secondary shooter character with a different flavor. Because if her thing is magic, then you could probably attach more things to it. Different special effects as far as how her magic works. And if I had to pick between the two, I think that would be my preference. Is like, not the default Venus design, I would want to redesign. Like, however this game would do Venus. I think that would be my preference. And then Surfboard, all I could think was not even a Ninja Turtles character, just Street Shark. That's all that came to mind was the Street Sharks. Like, guest character? As far as guest characters for this game, I feel like Street Sharks would be a good choice. Or one of them at least. Their dash could be that they go underground and then pop back up, do some damage at the other end. That could be cool. I do still have my heart set on getting Slash as a playable character in this game. I don't know how viable that is. I know he's a different kind of a choice as far as characters. I think he's far bulkier than everyone that we've seen so far. Not necessarily so bulky that he can't still, like, dash and other stuff that all the other characters can do. Like, because he doesn't just look bulky, he also looks muscular. Like, he looks like he has the strength to make his body dash when he needs to. But if not, I guess a compromise could be, instead of a dash, maybe he does a roll. Maybe he doesn't travel as far, but still has an invincibility frame for at least a little bit. For thematic reasons, I can see why Splinter wouldn't be a great choice. I mean, I'd like to be able to play as Splinter. I like Splinter. But you'd have to complete the story 10 times before you could even play as him once, so... Unless that's not actually Splinter, but rather his, like, astral projection, who's just able to fight for some reason. I suppose that could be one way of making sense out of it. Play through the whole game as just Splinter's astral projection. The guy just rescues himself. That'd be a cool story. Like when Axe Cop got captured and let himself be killed so that he could come back as a ghost and untie himself. It's a perfectly sound strategy. Clearly there's more DLC to come for this game. I will keep an eye on it. Any characters you guys want to see added to this game? Any conspiracy theories about this room that was actually already here all along, but it's still fun to theorize about? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Also, thank you for watching this video. I hope you're all staying safe. I'll see you later.